And now we come to our top two. What are the two things that I like that everybody else hates? Well, number two is a 2010 film that was based on a cartoon that I do enjoy. I have the cartoon on DVD, so I do respect it, and I like the spin-off. This film got shit on by everybody in the world. They called it one of the worst films of this decade, and I disagree. I'm sorry. I have seen far worse, and there are much worse films to come. And that is one of the most hated movie from 2010, The Last Airbender. Yes, that's right. I like this movie. I don't have shitty taste. I like the visual effects in this movie. I don't mind the cast for the most part. I think the story is very faithful to the show. Oh, they say Aang's name wrong. Aang. That's what they call him in Asia, people. You go to an Asian country, they say, how do you say his name? It's Aang, not Aang. That's how we say it in the U.S. I didn't mind it. I know everybody in the world hates this movie. They say, oh, God, this is Shyamalan's worst film. It destroyed a cartoon that I loved. Oh, it raped my childhood. Oh, this is one of the worst things ever. I'm sorry, I disagree with you. I don't hate this movie. I saw this in the theater and I had a ball. I've seen worse. I thought R.I.P.D. and freaking Scary Movie 5 and The Host was more boring than this. The Man of Steel was more boring than this. And those visual effects look like shit. This, I wish it had gotten a sequel or a trilogy. People on Watch Mojo said this is one of the worst things ever. And I'm like, I'm sorry. No, it's not. Even on IMDb, it's got like a 4 point something, but it's not on the bottom list. See, there are much worse movies that got a 1. Howling 7 is garbage and nothing good about it. There's some good in it. I like this movie. I don't think it deserves the bad rap it gets. I will be probably the only person in the world that defends this, along with my sister and my mom and a couple of other people in my family. I don't think it's the worst, film based on an anime. I have seen much worse. Okay? Despite what everybody thinks, I think this movie is a good movie. It's different from the cartoon. It's not perfect, but it still has a lot that I enjoy. It didn't make me feel stupid when I watched this. I saw this in the theater once. It was fine. I saw it on Blu-ray. I didn't hate it. I saw it on an iPod. I didn't hate it. It got a bad rap for no apparent reason. The people just wanted to shit on this film. Even if it was good, they would have still shit on it. And I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I'm sorry. There's much worse films than this. So yeah, that's my number 2, and get ready for number 1 because I got a lot to say about this one later.